Good morning, welcome to day 16 of my daily vlogs. It's Sunday. It was nice to have a more relaxing start to my day today. Normally I'm up very early on a Sunday for trampolining class. I'm not going today. I'm going to the workshop, which I'm really looking forward to. It's about a 20-minute drive, so I'm going to head off shortly. It's a really nice drive, so I might turn the camera on for that. The location is at Lochleven's Larder, which is a local farm cafe, which is really good. They also have a big farm shop, and the shop has loads of gifts and homewares. It's a really beautiful place, and they've recently extended the shop part because they now have a training kitchen, a kitchen school where you can do, I think it's bread making classes I've seen. They made the food shop even bigger, and they've added in an extra cafe, and they have a little workshop area out the back, which is going to be a really nice setting for today. Unfortunately, it's just started spitting with rain. It was really sunny earlier. The scenery where I'm going is going to be absolutely beautiful, so hopefully you'll still get the idea of how nice it is, even if it's spitting a bit with rain. Yes, I'm just going to go and get myself ready, get my bottle of water made up, and get ready to go. So that was my workshop that I went on. It was modern calligraphy, which was just basically a really nice sort of script, and we got to use a quill pen, and we actually got to bring home the materials that we used today. So we got home a quill pen with 2 different nibs and a little pot of ink, and we've also been emailed extra sheets to print off so we can practice some more at home. There are lots of things like this online that you can try, because Joshua and I have spent a lot of time trying to improve our hand lettering. It's something that we're both quite into. It is quite hard trying to do it at home on your own. It's just sort of getting that discipline to sit and practice. So I think going to the workshop was really good because, you know, I just sat for the 2 hours following the sheets and got some tips off the lady, what's her name, Caitlin. And it was also good to be able to use the proper equipment, because I would never have bought that myself because I just wouldn't have known what to buy. We've done it ourselves with brush pens, and I think I've tried to buy some of the calligraphy pens, like the felt tip ones, but it's not the same at all. It was really good to use the proper quill and the tip. I can't remember if that's the right word for it, the tip. So I'm going to be putting in a lot of practice. I can't wait to do some more practice. We had to do a quote at the end. Mine's felt quite shaky, so I do need to get up my confidence with using the pen and just the whole sort of shapes, the letters and things. I think that's where the confidence comes in, knowing where to add on like flourishes and, you know, the bit at the end of your word and stuff, just to finish it off nicely. So I'm going to have to do a lot of practice with that, but we will probably do a lot of that in the summer holidays. And Joshua is desperate to have a shot of my quill that I brought home, so I'll let him have a shot. I don't know quite how messy that's going to get though, with him with a little bottle of ink. So that'll be fun. So the course was really good. The company was called Brahim Lettering Company, but she runs courses throughout Scotland, and she also takes on work to do posters or, you know, any hand lettering that people want doing. So she has a lot of experience, been doing it for a very long time, so it was really good, and I'm really glad I booked that last minute. I saw it advertised on Instagram with just, there were 2 spaces left, and then it went down to 1 space left, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to do it, otherwise I'll regret not doing it. So I'm really glad I did, and that is something that I would really like to incorporate into things in the future, especially when I do my boxes, because it would be just nice to add on like a little handwritten label that was really pretty. And for Christmas coming up as well, it's going to be really nice if I can sort of hone my skills in and just get a bit better at it. We're just back from my mum's, and I've had serious garden envy. It's looking amazing. I'm just going to make some pizza now for dinner. The bread machine made the dough. It's got a really quick cycle. It's only 45 minutes, so it's really easy to make homemade pizza. I don't know if you can hear, I'm just frying off some onions to put on the pizzas. I don't like them to be too raw. I'm just going to cook them off first and go make the pizzas now. Well, that's been a pretty nice day today. The pizza was really good. The dough went really crazy because I switched it on before we went out to my mum and dad's, and then it's only a 45-minute cycle, the bread cycle, the dough cycle. So once it had finished, it then sat in the bread machine for probably another hour at least. So when I came home, it had risen way more than it normally would have done, and it was really spongy, and it was quite difficult to shape into the pizza shapes. But when I cooked it in the oven, it really rose a lot. Was really sort of bubbly because it was so spongy, and it was a really nice dough actually. We had a really good crust on it, and it was yeah, a really nice pizza, but it was a bit of a pain to work with, so maybe in future I'll try leaving it for a bit after it's finished. The bread machine book does say that you don't need to leave it, and pizza dough is one of those doughs that you don't need to leave to prove after it's ready. So yeah, just made a slight difference, and it did make it quite, it was like almost like sourdough sort of smell, so I don't know what it did to it, but it kind of worked. It was quite nice. I realised I hadn't made my banana loaf yesterday, so I'm just going to quickly whip that up now and stick it in the oven, and then I'll go and edit the video and get it uploaded for you. I think I'll make a cup of tea while I do that. Some of the videos have been taking ages to upload. Friday nights was a nightmare. It took so long. It was a longer video that night, so that could be why, but also because it was a Friday night and the internet was maybe quite busy. Last night's wasn't too bad, but then it was quite a short video. So yep, I'll get that done for you. So I will speak to you on Monday morning, which is tomorrow. Bye!